Hey, what's up guys? Eric Harrison here. Welcome to Movie Madness. Haven't done one of these in a long time. So, it's official. We are now scraping the very bottom of the B-movie barrel. I present to you today a movie called Deathbed, the Bed That Eats. So, Deathbed, The Bed That Eats, came out in 1977 and directed by George Barry. This was the only movie he made, and after watching it, I understand why. So, here's the part of the show where I explain the plot. From what I understood, the plot goes something like this. There was some kind of demon, he fell in love with a girl, he manifested a bed, and he manifested a human form so that he could make love to her in the bed, but she died somehow. And then he possessed the bed. So now it's a demon-possessed bed that eats people. And that's your plot, Deathbed. So where do I even begin? This movie is so damn low budget and pretty amateur. It's like, people just show up to be eaten by the bed. That's what happens. People just kind of show up and they go and get in the bed and the bed eats them.
Please don't hurt me. I'll promote you.
All the characters, like almost all of the dialogue of the movie is voiceover dialogue. It's everyone's thoughts, they're thinking things, and that's how they're getting the exposition out to the audience, is letting us hear every character's every freaking thought.
At least this bed seems comfortable. When they get back, I'll tell them I'm so ill, they'll have to drive me home. They'll have to. They'll have to.
Seriously, about 80% of the movie is voiceovers, and very little of it is actual dialogue from character to character. Apparently there's a guy stuck in a painting. The bed devoured this dude that was sick and then trapped him in a painting that's in the room by the bed, so the guy's sitting there just talking about the bed. The whole movie, the dude's just sitting behind the painting talking about, oh, the bed's gonna eat this person, now they're gonna eat that person, he's not eating this one yet, he's saving her for dinner. It's weird. Weird movie. It's very strange. The guy that directed this, George Barry, claims to have directed the movie and then forgotten that he directed it. And apparently it set in his attic for many years after it was made. So that kind of makes sense. It actually supports my theory that while I was watching it, I was thinking, who the hell ever made this was on a cocktail of multiple different drugs. So he must have been on some heavy shit, made this really fucking weird movie, and then, you know, it was like lost time, I guess. Apparently he didn't even remember that he had made it. There's a few funny scenes. There's a scene where I guess the bed eats a bunch of people and gets like a heartburn or something, so it drinks a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. It's really weird because most of the movie seems like it's trying to be serious, but then there'll just be these scenes that are funny, and I don't know if it's supposed to be funny. Is it intentional, or did the director just not know what the hell he was doing? I think my favorite scene in the whole movie is towards the end. There's a guy that stabs at the bed. I guess he's trying to get inside and save somebody, and the bed devours the flesh on his hands. So then he's just got these skeleton hands, but he seems pretty calm about it. He's just like, yeah, that sucks.
Great. Cartilage is decaying. They'll fall off one by one.
And then there's this girl that is so, she, like, nothing bothers her. She's calm throughout the whole thing. She reminds me of, like, Judy, is that her name? I think Judy from Night of the Living Dead, who's just very calm throughout the whole thing. She doesn't react. She doesn't have any kind of, like, emotion registers on her face at any point in the movie. Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. I would not recommend this movie. It's pretty boring. It's mostly pointless. It's just one of those things. It's one of those movies that you watch just to say that you've watched it. So, I mean, if that's what you want to check it out, just so you can say, hey, I managed to sit through Deathbed, The Bed That Eats, then go for it. Otherwise, yeah, don't bother. It's pretty stupid. That was good. That's a one-taker. One take. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about the movie. Just zoned out. I don't know, thinking about other things.